First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. Calling no gain on the play and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Back to Montgomery on second down. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got third and short.
The child brought it out here because she thought that other Charger was out here.
Back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. From the gun, here's Goff. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
What's that? You know which one to give me. Give me the trash one.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Mommy can't hear you. You heard her? Yeah.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. There's Anthony Hitchens working his way through and sticking him behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Jeez.
We talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety, you're a true hybrid.
Yes, you did.
Linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And the tight end goes in motion left. On 1st down, Gibbs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there, because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Usually we see ones like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll run on 1st down. Gibbs. 8 yards on the pickup, but now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Slot man moves right. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line. They kept their shoulders square and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hold on. Check.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Montgomery on the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Goff now looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first.
What's that pass?
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, you had lost your case? Eli, I don't know why you want to leave that man alone. Anytime Eli bet on Aaron Gordon, he loses. Don't matter.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are within an extra point.
Eli, you gonna take the minutes on that man in the first quarter, and he gonna get too fast.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
He won't foul out. He's gonna get them 2 quick fouls. Yeah, you leave that man alone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Well, what you getting?
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call.
6.5 times getting chased.
Play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
The Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time. It delivers to the 2 on a 9-yard loss. Well, it was 2nd and 1. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Eluding the
I see that.
into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
It's a lot of stuff you said. Kevin Trash.
Offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
56 yards rushing for the Eagles' first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They go play action with Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll get this up to the 30.
No, he won't.
11 yards there and a line 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Who's coming back? Oh.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle.
We're not coming back.
He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
I'm gonna watch it after this game.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. This safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic.
Sure, Kev.
Interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on. Hey.
On the option to give to Swift here. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Hurts. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They run out of the gun with Swift. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A big play, if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Such a cool.
DeAndre Swift in the final seconds of the 1st half.
Sick, right?
And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the 2nd half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you're trying to get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot out to start the 2nd half.
Could be a big turnaround. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime.
Jesus.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the
He
football
say lay
down to the
down.
25.
Wow.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Now a 1st down throw. Gone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Them eyes start watering if you.
Fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They're gonna lay down, so
Second and 5 now. Hurts. On the run. Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the Rams have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open and drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From just shy of midfield, Goff has got it to Williams. And they're going to get this to about the 40.
You know what, that ginger ale, man.
It's nice to see Jameson Williams recover from his knee injury suffered in the playoff in 2022. And we already knew that his speed was some of the best in the game. And that's a big reason why Detroit traded up to pick him 12th overall. So earliest they've taken a receiver since 2007. That pick being Hall of Famer Calvin Johnson. Nice job there by Williams, using some of that speed there to pick up a first down.
65 yards on the ground for him so far.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
What?
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, Gibbs. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that point from the get-go. Then everyone crashed the ball carrier before he even made the line.
Nah, I'm watching WrestleMania, one of the WrestleManias.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. first down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. On second down, it's Gibbs. He stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Back to throw, Goff. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
Up the middle.
Maybe he is.
Gibbs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Running left, Montgomery. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Patterson's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. Well, 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Well done to sniff them out defensively.
Nah, what do they got?
Diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed
Let's
is
do that.
perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Ah, I had him too.
As they will switch in.
Nah, it's like $5 a month.
On this third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
That ain't bad at all.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts over the middle to Smith. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Swift. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
They'll try and throw for him with Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert. His time in the middle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The slot man in motion right.
Excuse me.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gibbs. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll send Williams in motion right.
Mm-hmm.
On 2nd and 7. Goff throwing for Montgomery. He's got him on the out route.
Yeah, I seen that game, what, 84 or 64?
Crosses over out of bounds. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
What, 4 years?
About football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of
One a year?
mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in his zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
D-Hop might not make a decision until after training camp starts. Or right before training camp starts.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs. That second down play nets a -4.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
He said what?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Gone. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick. This for a 4th quarter lead. Patterson's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And so the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Excuse me.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Smith. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about. And that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
About what?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Goes right back to Smith again. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From the gun, here's Swift. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
I got you.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. That's going to be caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal.
Cardinals prepared themselves for next year. Cardinals prepared themselves to go get one of them quarterbacks for next year if Kyler don't work out this year.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
You want to got the coach? Yeah, Bears had a good drive. Don't forget they went and got him a receiver. Drafted him a right tackle. Yeah, Bears draft wasn't bad.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Throwing is Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
He didn't.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Yeah, they gave they gave him a 2 year, $2 million incentive bonus.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Who that?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh, Stetson.
Very short kick. Now the return. Oh no, the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And that will write a finish to this ball game. The city always a little extra excitement.